How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. What narcissists dislike more than anything? That's the title of this video. Number one, being ignored. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation. So, one of the worst things that can happen to them is to be ignored. Being overlooked is an affront to their sense of self-importance, causing feelings of humiliation and insecurity. The lack of admiration makes them feel invisible and unworthy, which can trigger anger or attempts to reassert dominance. Narcissists dislike not being the center of attention. For narcissists, being the focal point of social situations is an absolute necessity. They crave the spotlight, and if someone else receives more attention, it feels like a threat to their self-image. A narcissist will often go to great lengths to reclaim the center stage. They'll use tactics such as drawing attention to their achievements or exaggerating their experiences. The other thing that narcissists dislike is to be criticized. Narcissists have fragile egos that are easily bruised by criticism. Any form of constructive feedback is perceived as an attack on their character, and they may react with defensiveness, denial, or even rage. Their inflated sense of self-importance makes it difficult for them to accept that they might not be perfect or that they could improve in any area. Narcissists dislike being contradicted. They are highly sensitive to any challenge to their views or authority. They cannot tolerate being contradicted, as it undermines their belief that they are always right. When someone dares to disagree with them, they may feel diminished or humiliated, and they often respond by lashing out, trying to belittle or discredit the person. Narcissists depend on constant admiration and praise to feel validated. If they don't receive the admiration they believe they deserve, they can become agitated, frustrated, or even depressed. The idea that they could be seen as ordinary or unremarkable is deeply troubling, and they will often try to manipulate situations to ensure they are consistently admired. Narcissists are typically unable to tolerate this notion that they might have weaknesses or flaws. They go to great lengths to project an image of perfection, and any indication that they are less than flawless threatens their carefully constructed self-image. This fear of being seen as flawed can lead them to lash out, deny any mistakes, or deflect blame onto others. Being rejected is something the narcissist dislikes more than anything else. Rejection is particularly painful for narcissists because it strikes at their sense of self-worth. The feeling of not being wanted or admired can cause them to spiral into feelings of shame or rage. They may try to retaliate against the person who rejected them or go to extremes to ensure they are never again in a position where they could face rejection. Narcissists often view relationships and situations through the lens of control. They dislike any circumstances where they feel they are losing control or being challenged. This could manifest in arguments, power struggles, or manipulative behavior to reassert dominance. Any disruption to their control over people or situations is a direct threat to their identity. Narcissists are uncomfortable with vulnerability because it exposes them to potential weaknesses or failure. They are highly defensive about showing any signs of being human and imperfect. So they may avoid situations where they feel emotionally exposed. The idea of appearing vulnerable makes them feel deeply insecure and often triggers defensiveness. Narcissists need to feel that they are significant and influential. If they sense that others view them as unimportant or irrelevant, they may react with disdain or anger. To combat this, they may exaggerate their accomplishments, name drop influential people, or engage in behaviors designed to make themselves appear more important than they really are. Respect is a cornerstone of a narcissist's sense of self-worth. If they feel disrespected or that others aren't treating them as special, it can trigger intense feelings of resentment. They may demand respect through intimidation, manipulation, or by belittling others to assert their dominance. Disrespect can quickly turn into an obsession for them, leading to a need to prove their superiority. Narcissists carefully craft a public persona, and anything that threatens to damage that image is deeply disturbing to them. They hate being exposed as anything less than perfect and may engage in cover-ups, lies, or drastic measures to protect their reputation. A smear campaign against their image can be met with retaliation and revenge. When someone outperforms a narcissist or gets more recognition, it feels like a blow to their ego. They dislike being outshined by others. Narcissists are incapable of celebrating the success of others because it undermines their own need for dominance. They may become jealous or resentful, sometimes sabotaging others to regain their sense of superiority. Narcissists cannot tolerate direct confrontation about their behavior, especially if it exposes their manipulative, selfish, or harmful actions. They'll often deny the truth, gaslight others, or deflect blame. To avoid facing the reality of their behavior, they might attack those who point out their flaws or mistakes, turning the focus onto the accuser. Being left alone without attention or adoration is one of the worst things for a narcissist. Alone time can lead to reflection and insecurity, making them feel worthless. To avoid this, they often surround themselves with people who flatter them or make them feel important. If they are left in solitude for too long, they can become anxious or depressed. Narcissists often deny the inevitability of aging and death. The thought of being forgotten or rendered insignificant is terrifying to them. They often seek ways to stay youthful, powerful, and relevant, whether through cosmetic procedures, flaunting their achievements, or keeping up appearances. Any reminder of their morality or any reminder of their mortality is a direct threat to their sense of importance. Narcissists expect others to cater to their desires, sometimes even without asking. When people fail to anticipate their needs or give them what they want, they feel slighted or unappreciated. It can lead to an emotional outburst or passive-aggressive behavior as they seek to manipulate the situation to their advantage. Accountability is not something narcissists willingly accept. They often go to great lengths to avoid taking responsibility for their mistakes or negative outcomes. When they are forced to face the consequences of their actions, they may react with anger, denial, or projection, deflecting blame onto others to escape any form of punishment. Narcissists often rely on lies, exaggerations, and manipulation to maintain their image and control over others. Being caught in a lie is a major blow to their pride and self-perception. When their dishonesty is exposed, they may become defensive, angry, or try to discredit the person who revealed the truth. Narcissists have a deep need to control their environment and the people around them. They struggle with any situation where they feel powerless or out of control. Whether it's a relationship, a social situation, or a business deal, a lack of control triggers anxiety and frustration. They'll often act out or manipulate situations to reassert their dominance and regain control. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.